Hello, back to my channel. I'm All Things Wrestling, and today I'm going to be giving my comments, opinions, and the results of WWE SmackDown Live, 20th of September 2016. We kick off the show with Daniel Bryan coming out, mentioning about the women's match on No Mercy, with being the first title defense match. He says we're going to have the contract starting tonight, and it's going to be straightforward, no shenanigans, and everyone booed that. He said, don't boo that, that's a new era, we're going to do it like this. Then Becky comes down, and then Alexa Bliss comes down, and they sign the contract, and then I think Alexa Bliss took a shot at Becky, or something. Either way, there was an altercation between the two. Becky eventually comes out on top. Alexa flees to the back. Alexa is basically looking like a heel at the minute. She is alright as a heel, and then Becky's amazing as the babyface champion, making both of them look good. Then we had a backstage segment between The Miz and Daniel Bryan. Daniel says, "What's up, Miz?" He went, "We've got a problem." And he went, "What is it, your contract?" He went, "No." He went, "Is it your title defense?" He went, "Yes." He went, "You don't have to defend the title tonight, but you can forget about your new contract." And he went, "What?" He went, "Yeah, didn't you read the small print? Basically, if you don't compete for with the championship tonight, you invalidate your contract." And it's just gone. Which is basically making Daniel look absolutely amazing, getting one up on Miz right there. I'm loving this little rivalry going between the two. Then we go to a number one contendership match for the tag championships between the Usos and Gable and Jordan. A great match, as usual, but the Usos were targeting Gable's knee, naking him out at the end of the match, leaving Jordan to go on it alone, and he does get double teamed by the Usos, and then Samoan splash to Jordan for the Usos to pick up the win and the number one contendership. I personally am really liking the Usos heel work at the minute. They're not that boring anymore, but well, only time will tell. I don't think Heath and Rhino should lose the championships yet, since they have beat them twice before. Anyway, then we have we go backstage with Heath and Rhino watching the match, and then Rhino's like, "This is going to be like the tale of Beauty and the Man Beast," and Rhino's not looking impressed, and he's like, "We should do what the Usos used to do. When I go Rye, you go no. Rye, no. Rye, no." The crowd will join in, and it's just like, no. More enthusiasm. He's like, no. Usos come in, and then he's like, "Don't touch my crackers," because they said they were going to knock the crackers out of his hand. And then they threaten Heath, and then Rhino just kind of stepped in the way, and the Usos walked out. It's like he's got a big Grandpa Rhino defending him. It's quite funny. Then we had Baron Corbin versus Apollo Crews for the 90th time now. What is this with Baron Corbin being a rivalry and he can't face anyone but that person? Seriously? Either way, Jack Swagger was on commentary. Corbin won after the end of days. It was meh. I don't think this is helping anyone's career at the minute, but that's just my opinion. Then we had a backstage interview with Nikki and Naomi. It's just like, it's glow time, and then she dissed Natalia. It was meh. Then we had a Dolph interview, his usual stick about being the underdog, winning. He ended it by saying, "And hit my music," and then he went out for his title match against The Miz. It was great match, as usual. Maurice got caught in the act trying to spray him with the spray, so she got kicked out of the arena. Miz grabbed the belt, tried to leave. Dolph put him back in the ring, but Miz grabbed the spray bottle before he got dumped back in the ring. As the referee was moving the title, he sprayed this stuff into Dolph's eyes. Skull crushing finale, and he retains. Great match. Then we had Orton versus Eric Rowan. Randy Orton wins with an RKO. Then we had the Wyatt screen, and then there's Randy Orton and a mask left in the ring. Then we have the screen again. Then Bray Wyatt was on the screen, and he says, "You're just a man that can get destroyed. I am a god." It was alright. I was expecting Luke Harper to come back, but yeah, we'll have to wait for that. Then Nikki Bella and Naomi versus Bella and Natalia. It was a weird finish. Basically, Natalya got Nikki into a submission. Carmella pulled her out and then got disqualified for hitting into the barricade about 3 times. You can't get disqualified for pulling out a person out of the ring. And then she did a beatdown, and then Naomi stopped it, and it was, I guess it's helping the rivalry, but it just felt weird. Then we had the main event, Dean Ambrose versus John Cena. Alright match. It wasn't anything spectacular. Dean wins with a roll-up after Cena attempts an attitude adjustment and gets into a roll-up. Yeah, alright match. Then AJ Styles comes down with a giant phenomenal forearm to Cena. Pele kicks straight to Dean. Daniel Bryan comes out and says, you know what, Shane promised Dean a one-on-one rematch, and we're going to give you that right next week on SmackDown. I was expecting him to say there and then for some reason. And then he turned around into a Dirty Deeds by Dean Ambrose. So yeah, AJ may possibly get defeated on SmackDown next week for his title. Interesting theory. I'm giving him the title shot 2 weeks before No Mercy. Originally, when I was thinking Sunday is the title match, and then so how would that make sense? But I realised, no, that's a Raw pay-per-view. I should stop mixing them up because it's 2 pay-per-views a month now. Sorry, it's throwing me completely off my schedule because this would normally be the week when there'd be a normal pay-per-view, which will be Sunday just coming up. But anyway, it was an alright episode of SmackDown. It's helping the storylines, so it's alright. The matches were entertaining enough. There wasn't anything boring. I didn't feel like I wanted to shoot myself anytime during it, so it was a pretty good SmackDown. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you later.